Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. This the type of cheese that got my dentist dancing. I'm that nigga, tell me why the fuck she bitching at me. Educated dummy, yeah, they call me special.
Yeah.
I ain't a vocalist, no, I'm just a vessel. And I just put my sugar mama in the pretzel. I bought an army, you just tryna arm wrestle. I'm so important, the flow is imported. GCBB, TDE, check your refs and your sources. If you ain't talking fatty, I ain't having it. Good could be better than it's ever been. They chase the pursuit of happiness. I'm just out here making
nice, I have one viewer already?
Yeah.
Thank you for vibing with me.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Trying out these AirPods that my baby girl got me.
Yeah, yeah.
Finally, I can play without a headset on my head and a wire connected to my computer.
Yeah, yeah.
Makes all the
yeah.
sense.
Yeah. The taste level so cold, give them toothaches. Got soul and dough using Marvin's toothpaste. Yeah.
Alright, we're gonna play NARC Raiders
Shorts cost more than your
as soon as
fucking
I'm done
life.
eating.
Virgin Mary on my neck
But
with the
before we do, I'm gonna watch a little bit of YouTube because more shit on the high guard thing came out. And I wanna see what this dude has to say. Because apparently they laid off the entire company, or the entire studio. Oh, what's this dude's name? I always forget. He's very popular. This guy. Cellular. Alright. We're gonna watch this while I eat. See what else came out. By the way, I checked yesterday and there was only, I think, 950 concurrent players on the game. Which is insane. I think the website shut down already. Oh, for sure. Is? It for sure isn't a death spiral. The game survived for 16 days. It took 16 days for them to release their game, be super hyped about it, it come out, it fail, and then 16 days later, they fire the entire team. This whole high guard mess has just been so kind of eye-opening, I think, both to gamers and developers, and just really opened everyone's eyes to, like, one, can't hype train anything anymore, and two, you can't expect people to buy or play your game just because you name drop previous games that you've made. I think there's been a lack of a surplus of terrible games and a lack of good games, and it's super relevant, especially when you see something like NARC Raiders come out, which is probably one of the best games that came out last year, but I get bored and I need breaks from it already. So yes, really good game. I think it felt better than it might have been. Like, it's an amazing game, but I think it felt better for people than maybe it should have, just because it's been a while since a good game came out. Because Battlefield 6, I thought was going to be the game that brought me back to, like, first-person shooters and all that shit, but no, it's trash. I mean, not trash, just it didn't pull me in like the old ones did. Like, you could have remade Battlefield 4 and I would have been happy. Today we made the incredibly difficult decision to part ways with a number of our team members while keeping a core group of developers to continue innovating on and supporting the game. Is this separate from the first layoff? Is this a second round of layoffs? That was on the 12th. Yeah, I think this was the first round. There will be another round. Oh yeah, I saw this. Look how he goes to say everyone that he spoke to, everyone that he worked with was telling him that this game couldn't fail. And I think it was just like kind of some like mid-tier brainwashing of your team, making you think that you're gonna, I don't know. I feel like I don't know how the play testers could play that and be like, oh yeah, this is gonna hit. I really don't. Ooh. Hold on. Let's look at Steam charts. Let's see where it's at right now. 1066. The peak is going down. I think the last peak I saw was like 2000. Crazy. And they have to be, yeah, it has to be paid bundles because the game was free. The problem with it being free is that there's no capital to come in and save the game. The only money you're making is off skins. You have no money from the game itself, so you have to lay everyone off because payroll's always the biggest expense on anyone's income statement. Fucking crazy, dude. And no one's gonna invest on this shit. And why buy any cosmetics if you can't even use them? The game's gonna get shut down in a month. The consoles. Damn. And why were they just stating the numbers? Probably because it was just Steam. Yeah. Fuck no, because that's when everyone's gonna try it and leave. You start getting into the second, third, fourth weeks. That's when people who are actually going to be playing the game are playing the game. Um, by the first week, you're gonna get everyone who tried it and who left. Stupid, stupid metric. Oh, I didn't even know it peaked that high. And I think of an indie game that's like on this level and check how many players they have. What's like a similar game? Let me look at Steam. Like a free to play. Let me think. Destiny? I think that might be too big. Arma? No, it's paid. Trying to think of like a similar shooter. Delta Force, that's a good one. Alright, let's check Steam charts, Delta Force. It's at 54,000 concurrent players. That's crazy, and this is a game I didn't even hear much about. Insane. 829. Crazy. Oh, I don't know that. Crazy. Give me 1 second, put the sandwich back. I'm full. All right. Hold up. Yeah. Exactly. That's what I'm saying. You need revenue to pay employees. Bro, I don't know. Like, there's so much going on with these characters, but nothing pulls me into them. Like, they look cool. They have cool shit. Like, when you put studs on your belt, they look cool, but sometimes they look whack. That's what this is. Too many studs on their belt. Yeah. That is so predatory, bro. How to convert a player to a payer. Yeah, there's people that are super addicted to mobile games. Um, I was telling my fiance that I read a Reddit post where this lady was dealing with her brother who had an addiction to mobile games, like microtransactions, and that he had to move in with her, and that he was supposedly saving money, didn't save a dime, just spending it on mobile games, and yeah, it was not a good story, but that shit exists out there, and just like people get hooked on gambling, people get hooked on anything really, but microtransactions are super predatory. Also, homie got mouth open wide. Look at that shit. What the fuck? Most of the team at Wildlife or Wildlight. How, how much you want to bet they had no runway? Or actually, I heard that Tencent was actually funding them, but Tencent's like they don't care who they lay off. They got dough. Man, interest rates. I should have bought a house in 2020. Fucking up, fucking up. They don't own Wildlight. Okay, so they're just partial owner, or they loaned them the money. If they loaned them the money, that's not good. Okay, yeah, for sure they have equity, for sure. Hmm. Yeah. Tencent owns a full 30% of Boulder Gate 3 maker Larian Studios and is the company's only shareholder apart from CEO Swen Vink and his wife. That sure sounds like a lot, but there is a caveat. Tencent appears to own what's called a preference share, meaning that Tencent doesn't have voting rights when it comes to Larian's decision making. Yeah, preferred shares versus common stock, preferred stock, common stock. The preferred stock has less they don't have voting rights and they get paid out uh after the fact, after common stock shareholders get paid. So there's two main differences between preferred stock and common stock. I think there's less of a financial risk with preferred stock, but I kind of forget. Usually comes with an option. So that's what he's talking about. And you can only execute that option usually if certain milestones are met, which would probably mean they get more funding too. So the more success that Highguard would have had, if they did have any, would have meant more funding, which kind of gets me to thinking that they were way ahead of themselves for making a season or a roadmap for multiple seasons. Because fuck, not being sure that you're gonna get money. Well, we saw what happened. I'm gonna take the dog outside. Hmm? If you know, you know. Just took the dog outside. You know what I'm saying? Mhm. Yeah. Pretty buggy too. Dead. Yeah. Really? It could get a whale. It happens. Yeah. Oh. Yeah. Fortnite, Apex, free to play. Was a thing. 28 team members? How many employees does Fortnite have? Let's see. How many Fortnite have? 3,500 employees to run Fortnite. This team is trying, or this game's trying to be Fortnite, and they have 28 people. Fuck. It's gonna take a while. Yeah. Which is so weird. How though? You need a new game. This game got fucked. That's what I'm saying. This is what I was saying earlier. Charge for your game and you have a cushion to fix the game if it goes sideways. We're about to play some NARC Raiders after this, don't worry. Concord. Why does that game look sick? What the fuck? Huh. Yeah. Oh my gosh. I wonder what he's gonna say. I feel like the money's going to execs. For sure. Bonuses. Raises. Let's see. Counter-Strike. Interesting. I want to play this. Well, esports and competition play, all that's changed the industry so much. Streaming. It adds an element of money, which is, the main culprit. Coca-Cola Blue. Arc Raiders. Yep. Yep. Arc Raiders. Marathon. All coming from Tarkov. Yeah, no backing. Yeah. Gunplay. Yeah. Funding, and then for sure they were telling them what to do, how to make the game. Yeah, it just sucks because they can't really save the game anymore. It just got too much bad press. I need to play this game. I need to play that freaking game, dude. It looks sick. Yeah. They found each other on Reddit, the developers. Oh, that was great. Thank you, Bellular News. You guys go watch his stuff, subscribe to him, like his videos. Awesome channel. All right. It's time for some arc raid. Arc Raiders. Practicing Italian? Alright, let's play some Arc. I want to try these new AirPods with the game. See how well it works.
BBS's Mohawk tea costs 100. The Saudi money sweats cost 1,000. The unusual projects on my feet is Italian. I bet you never found them. If you ain't talking fatty, I ain't having it. Good could be better than it's ever been. They chase the pursuit of happiness. I'm just out here making it happen, babe. Yeah, 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 yeah.
Alright. Let's do this thing. We need medium. What the fuck? You can't use a heavy shield or a medium shield with this augment? Alright. Alright. Alright, we're PvPing. We're just gonna fight everyone we see. Because why the fuck not? I need mushrooms. Let's go to Blue Gate. Just take the dog out real quick.
Remember, if those deforesters can strip away entire forests, they may not think twice about harming you either.
Let's go to checkpoint.
Already 20 minutes, bro? To the death. Let's go. We're going to the where all the dying is. We're gonna kill. I'm hungry. Oh, you guys can't see. There we go. Who's over there?